Special guest Frenzy and commentary from Ranger Jeff, with additional music from Subject to Change, Monticello, and Tom Dark.
Well, good evening. Once again, 9:05 here at WINGZ 105. It's good to be with you on a Sunday night for the Joey Reports. We are supposed to have Frenzy tonight, but I don't see these guys anywhere.
I swear to you, Jerry, Brian Brown and John Martine were supposed to be here this evening. They called me and told me they were going to be here.
I mean, what is their bus running late? A tour bus running late or what?
Well, why don't I go up front and I'll check things out.
All right, why don't you do that?
Perhaps they're out there.
Okay, maybe I can talk to these folks here. We're going to have some music tonight from, as Scott said, Tom Dark. Fellow from Albany named Monticello, who sent us some stuff down. He comes through the area every weekend, and he really likes our show, so he sent us some music. How's it going, Scott?
Fine. I noticed a little earlier in the evening, there was almost an air of Beatlemania around this area. There were crowds starting to gather. I noticed a couple people at Pudgy's earlier on. Let me step outside the doorway here. I'm in the streets of Watkins Glen right now. I see something coming up the street. Something's actually... Yes, it is. It's the rock and roll Demigod's Frenzy. They are here, ladies and gentlemen, live with us, Brian Brown and John Martine from the rock group Frenzy. Now, if we'll go in, guys, how you doing this evening?
We're really tired, man. We're really
tired? Well, why don't we go into the control room and we'll do a little bit of chatting.
I heard there was going to be some food here.
Food? It must have been something with Jerry Austin. Sure, guys, we're locked. We're locked out.
You stuck out there?
Come on in, guys. Step or watch the cords there.
Hi.
Is this your manager with you?
No, he's not here. Honest to God.
Is he out living the rock and roll lifestyle?
He's trying to round up some high school girls for us right now.
I heard rumors about that sort of thing. Is that what all the leather and the chains are for?
Yo, Jerry!
Hey, how's it going in there? Put on some headphones.
Let me get this mic in place, guys.
All right.
Oh my goodness, Frenzy right here in our very own studio. This is incredible. Hey, can you hear me in there?
Hey, Jerry.
Hey.
Hey, Jerry. Nice to see you, man.
Nice to see you guys, too. Are you as really tired today as I am really tired?
Jerry. It's been a long touring weekend.
Brian and John were really nice to me last night. I traveled with them to Rochester and the night before that to Waverly, just to, to get a feel for how the heavy metal lifestyle is. And let me tell you, kids, it's not for the weak of heart.
No, it's not all it's cracked up to be, Jerry.
No. Well, I think it's all it's cracked up to be, but it's not for weak-spirited people.
Well, that's your opinion.
Okay, well, I'm entitled to that, right?
Which we all are entitled to.
Yeah. Would you like to buy mine?
No.
No?
We'll hold off on
We're
this
just
night.
really tired.
So, this is Brian. You want to say, hi, I'm Brian, or whatever, so people can tell
Hi,
what...
Jer. My name's Brian. I'm really tired, and we're still looking for food.
Yeah, we heard there was going to be some food here, and I haven't seen nary a parcel.
The problem is this. There were some people in here a while ago that we thought were you. I mean, they were wearing tight pants. They had frizzed out hair. They drove up in a big bus, said, "Where's the pizza?" They chowed it down, and they're gone.
Brian, I'm out of here.
I think it was imitation.
I'm out of here.
Well, yeah, it must have been. I mean, I wasn't here. Jeff gave away the pizza.
Oh, sure.
So blame the guy in the corner behind
Thanks,
you
Jeff.
there.
Oh, we
Jerry,
appreciate that.
somebody come around front and let me in.
Okay, well, we got to go out and get Scott. In the meantime, why don't we play some Frenzy music, and we'll go out and see what you guys did to my my co-host here.
Uh-oh.
Do. First, we have to get it going.
Started a friendship, turned into and I can't get you out of my mind. What started as friendship turned into a fire. I gave up my heart in a night of desire. Now this is my life, though it isn't a day. I know you still need me, do you still feel the same? I did all I could, I fought and I tried. You've gone forever. Living for yesterday. You still see my face, do you feel the same way? I don't know what to say. I'm so lost without you. I still can't believe that you're gone. Living for yesterday. You still see my face, do you feel the same way? I don't know what to say. I'm so lost without you. I still can't believe that you're gone.
Welcome back to the Joey Reports here. We're live at WINGZ 105, 739-3448. With a bunch of patriotic gentlemen here. Guys, glad you could make it down this evening
Hey,
to
Scott,
talk about Frenzy's work.
You light up my life, dude.
So why are you guys so tired? What's the story behind this?
We're really tired.
Long
we're
weekends.
exhausted.
We've had to play 3 nights in a row, and we're not used to these things. And we get called
3
the
nights.
last minute, 2 nights. Feels like
4
3.
nights.
4 nights, yeah. That's what I said.
It's a horror story.
Actually, it was 2 nights.
Yeah, but it's doubled.
Where can these people catch you? Where are you going to be out in the near future?
In the next millennium, we're gonna be down in Baltimore next month.
Uh-huh.
Well, maybe they can catch a ride on the tour bus to fame.
And we'll have a few more seats installed at that time.
And I understand you guys just did a show here, actually in the Elmira area, at one of the high schools up there?
Down in Waverly.
Waverly
High School.
Scenic Waverly, New York.
Yeah.
And that went over pretty well from what I understand talking to Mr. Austin.
I guess.
It beat the concerts we've done in prison.
Yeah, they weren't so good.
Yeah.
But at least they had food for us
And
in
I
prison.
suppose having such long hair doesn't go too well in prison.
Well, it all depends on what section you're in.
I thought I thought we weren't gonna talk about the hair tonight.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, you thought wrong, dude.
I think it was really surprising. We went out to breakfast this morning. We seen all these guys with short hair, and we thought they were weird.
Yeah, what was this cute little anecdote about breakfast? What did you guys have to eat this morning?
Oh, Brian.
Oh, jeez. On the
Brian
menu,
wanted
they
the
had fruit creepies.
Fruit creepies.
John had blueberry buns.
We went out to an
Cakes.
Italian restaurant tonight, and Brian wanted the ganache.
Mm-hmm.
The ganache?
The ganache.
They didn't know what I was talking
And
about.
pizza with sausages, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Can't do
Oh,
that.
man. We're going to get some more Friends music here. What do you have to say about your last cut there, Living for Yesterday? Where'd you
Brian.
record all this stuff?
We did the recording up in Elmira at
John
Manfredi's
Manfredi's
studio.
Mega Sound.
Oh, Mega Sound, yes.
MEGASOUND.
Actually, it doesn't sound that bad.
Oh, gee, thanks.
definitely. Came out pretty good.
Well, for Elmira.
Hey,
For
come
the
on.
way you guys look, I don't know.
Yeah.
We have another tune here that you said you wanted me to play specifically called Fight On, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
We were at a bar one night,
there's a
and
basic theme to it here. And
Brian was getting his head kicked in, and
John passed me another beer bottle and says, "Here, Brian, fight on." I keep him coming.
Well, we're going to get to hear Fight On. In the meantime, this is the Jerry Report. You can call us, talk to Frenzy or whatever, 739-3448. Hello, T.
Visions of darkness, visions of real. Echoes of laughter, nothing is real. Lost in the nighttime, cold and low. Made your decision, now you're on your own. I wanna take you there, but you just
What do you think, guys?
The meatloaf was good, but the mashed potatoes were a little cold.
I'm talking about the tune.
Oh, I like the ice on the rod, but the rest of it speaks for itself.
You
Rod Ice and Absolute Zero, that's from way back.
Yeah, you know some of those people, right?
Geez, I think we know him.
It's the inimitable Mark Dewey on lead guitar. I think that's very early Mark Dewey.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Kakla? Isn't that supposed to
I
be
think they
Kakala?
spelled that wrong, yeah. That's him
Okay.
under the shades anyway, yeah.
He's got nice shades.
Yeah.
He wields a pair of
You're
sunglasses.
like that, don't you? That's one of the hopes.
Listen to them talk about wardrobe.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You guys use chemical strippers to get out of those pants, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, you got to have a solvent for everything.
Solvent for everything. Oh, by the way, Brian, some guy just called here and said to say, what's up?
What's up? Well, we're trying to stay up because we're so tired that we're falling all over the floor in here, Scott's got to keep picking us back up and setting us in our chairs because we keep falling over.
Just degenerative
Word.
rock and roll lifestyle, I'm told.
Very, very,
Very tired.
I thought it was really, really, really tired. Now, wait a minute.
Well, there's a difference. I mean, we were really, really, really tired, but now we're very, very tired.
Very, very tired. So who is the
And I'm steamed that there isn't any food here.
Okay, well, we'll send out for a bag of
Well, we
chips
could probably
for you.
cook
okay?
something on John. He's so hot right now.
I'm telling you.
By the
Who's
way,
the what's up dude?
That's I think that's a friend of mine down from the valley there, Donnie Page. Just like to tell him we're still up and we're awake. Not very,
Barely, barely.
but just a little bit.
Have him call all of his friends, and they can call us, and
Have
we
him
can
call
harass
them
you
all.
more. He wants
Hi,
to
Don.
hear.
I'd like to thank the Academy. I'd like to thank my producer. I'd like to thank the writers.
Well, Donnie wants to hear "Let It Rock" before the night's out, so
Oh,
we'll, have,
we can.
we'll
we
get
can
to
be
that.
arranged.
We
Yeah,
can
right
work that
now,
out. Yeah, no problem, Don.
right now, another one that you specifically mentioned that I had to play. She's so hot, so
Oh,
we'll
that-
play this for your
we won't say who that's in
multitudes of
reference to.
fans.
For our
Oh,
listeners.
you don't want to talk about it?
Do you want to talk about it?
Well, we'd like to, but we can't get into this graphicness on this particular
the
song.
song's kind of self-explanatory.
Okay.
I hear the word out on the street. She's got us playing the nasty beat. This time it won't be the same. I'm geared up and ready for a case. If you listen to me, you won't get caught in her mystery. Don't fall for her so hard. You'll lose every time she's hot. Don't fall for her so hard. You'll lose every time. She's got a look of 1,000 eyes. Beware and let her tell you no lies. If you get just one little glance, look out 'cause you're in a trance. If you listen to me, you won't get caught in a mystery's high. Don't fall for her so hard. You'll lose every time she's high. Don't fall for her so hard. You'll lose every time. listen to me, you won't get caught in the mysteries. I don't fall for her so hard. You lose every time. I don't fall for her so hard. You lose every time.
Hell, y'all might know my brother David from some tight-panted English band called Whitesnake. I'm here to tell y'all that the Joe Report can be heard every Sunday evening on rap-friendly stations like WINGZ 105. My girlfriend Scrawny's gonna be here doing gymnastics on my Ford pickup, hacking her skirt up in righteous exhibition this year because that's the way things is done in these here heathenistic times in showbiz. So y'all be sure to tune in for a gym dandy time. See you then.
The phone's been literally ringing off the hook here for Frenzy. We've got Brian Brown and
wake
John
up.
Martine.
Oh, sorry. Oh, wow.
Barely with us, unfortunately.
We're very, 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 very tired.
Really, really, really tired. Come on, we scripted this all out, and it was really, really, really tired. This is frustrating. Hey, look, another phone call. Stevie called up. Steve, excuse me, Steve, to say that you guys really rock out.
Hey, thanks, Steve.
Thanks a lot, Steve.
Okay. And unfortunately, I'm kind
Remember,
of like.
don't try this at home because we are, after all, highly paid professionals.
Well, I don't know about highly paid, but we are professionals.
Well, that's debatable, too.
Well, yeah.
Let's do a little something to wake them up. Maybe we could do a celebrity radar record.
Celebrity radar record. Okay, here's a guy called. What is this guy's name? Oh yeah, Dave Maynard. Recorded out at Flat Planet Studios. This Crazy Love. Check it out, you guys, and tell us what you think. Okay. If I can find the start button. Hey, the start button doesn't work on a turntable.
I didn't know we were going to be working with incompetence tonight,
I
Brian.
don't know. They said there was a bunch of professionals up here.
There's no
There we go. We tried the
Still
power
no food.
switch, and we're all set. Okay, well, there you were assigned your task. Rate the record, Brian.
Well, you know, it had a good temperature to it, you know. It wasn't completely sleepable, but I like the tones.
What do you think? 10th grade slow dance music? I liked it.
It was a pretty good
No, it was a
tune,
good
though.
tune. Good musicianship.
10th grade is what, about 7.5?
I'll give it an 8.
But there was no guitar solo, guys.
That's why it doesn't...
Whoa!
Wait, we're gonna drop the pedal.
Let's reassess our
Come on.
See, the piano was
No,
over
there-
during there, so...
I'll see.
I'll hold
Now
the
that shows how much
7.5.
attention you paid, Mr. Bunt. There was a guitar solo in there, wasn't there, Brian?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a drum
slight
solo.
one.
Sorry.
Slight one.
Oh,
yeah.
right.
drum
Okay, no
solo.
drum solo. All right. Semantics are a little screwy here. Okay, we're going to try some Monticello music, too, just to give everybody's ears a break for a couple of minutes. This is the guy from Albany who hears this as he comes through on the weekends and sends us his tape. So, Monticello. Some music by Monticello for you here on the Joey Reports. What'd you think of that one, guys?
I liked
It's pretty
it.
good.
You
I
like that?
actually.
A nice meaty guitar part in there.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet. We had a call-in vote on the Dave Maynard tune we played a few minutes ago. The call-in rating was a 10. So
I guess that shows what we know, Brian.
Yeah.
you guys better
Guess
not be
We're out of
seen.
league on that one.
I'd put my hair up in my toque before I got on the street tonight, okay?
That's what it
beauty.
feels like at the
Nice
moment.
dude. Hey, we'd like to say hi to the rest of the guys from Frenzy, Richie House, our
Man in need of rescue for the
yeah.
broken
By the
down
way, remember
truck.
that Rochester job?
Yeah.
Our
Well, he
van
didn't
was
make
towed
it
home
home.
today
Oh, no.
from Rochester.
I
Bad
think-
news. So we're gonna have to put on a Frenzy Aid concert.
Yep, for the Dave.
Hey, we gotta say hi to.
Maybe you get Dave Maynard to come down.
It's
He's probably gonna come
We'd
down
have to
here with a
re-rate his
chainsaw and
record,
take
though.
care
I
of it.
think that'd be the only chance
Hey,
of
we don't want
that.
to pay for you two scumbags.
John, would
Thanks,
you...
Scott. We think highly of you too.
Yeah, uh-huh. Would you like...
Guys to help each other out
Hey, we
like
gotta
that.
finish out the hellos to the rest of the band. Mike Fairman, our vocalist par excellence.
Great singer.
And then what's the other... Oh, Gary.
Gary Wilburn. He's
yeah.
got 2 R's. Gary.
That's 2 R's.
Gary.
Gary.
Hi, Gary.
Hi,
I
Gary.
know another guy named Gary lives down in Cherrywood with 2 R's.
Is that really pertinent?
Well, is half the stuff you guys are
Come
telling
on,
us here.
come on.
All right.
Well, talk about pertinent. Our investigative journalists were out on the street again today and overheard some conversations. Coming soon to a town near you.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, if I could have a little quiet here, I'd like to begin this meeting of the Downtown Development Committee. I believe we'd reached a bit of an impasse on the new parking garage issue.
If I could raise an issue here, Mayor Harry, what of the EPA? They're still giving us problems with the zoning.
Yeah, don't worry, son. Once the foundation cement sets, they'll never find those bodies.
But they stirred up several citizens' committees. You know the type. people will disapprove of the riverfront park being turned into a nuclear waste disposal site.
I can't be bothered with their pig-headed ignorance. Progress has to be made. Just tell the police to use the riot gear. Those Neanderthals have to be tamed.
Mayor Harry, ex-Mayor Fetch just barged past me. He's on his way in.
That's all right, Miss Bubbles. It's about time I dealt with that snake once and for all.
And deal with me you'll have to, Mayor. I found out about the poison Girl Scouts.
But you won't live to tell the tale, Fetch. In a few hours, you'll be just one more pillar in a leaky parking garage. Get 'em, boys!
Oh no, we're going to have to tune into that later on and see how it turned out. Right now we have another tune. Thanks for helping there, Brian. We have another tune by a guy named Tom Dark. Mr. Martine picked this out specifically today after previewing it. This is Rock and Roll Spider.
Jerry,
What?
is there any chance that I could get Miss Bubbles' phone number?
Miss Bubbles?
I think it's in the unlisted pages, and they're not yellow either.
Hey, we have some good inside contacts. We'll get it for you, John. Just hold on to your spandex.
Ooh.
Tom Dark here on the Joey Reports. We hear a lot of Tom. Tom's from up in Dundee, and he keeps sending us great music, so we're going to keep playing it for you. What'd you think of Tom Dark, guys?
I like it. Jim Dandy, as Daryl Coverdale would say. It's different, but we like something like that. It's different.
Yeah.
Guys, as long as we got you here, let me ask you, who's your favorite member of KISS?
What was that? Gene.
Shallot?
Pardon me?
Gene Shallot?
Gene Shallot. Yeah, the guy with the cheesy mustache, right?
Yeah, that's him. I like his tongue.
Okay, well, if you guys want to sit up and listen for just 1 minute, Ranger Jeff, our handy receptionist, is
Ranger.
here.
Hey,
to
Ranger.
give
Hey,
us-
Ranger's our
they're
tour
yell-
bus driver, too.
Well, he can't hear you because, like, I have the headphones and he doesn't, but they're saying all sorts of
the
sweet
smile's
things
just
about
the
you
same.
driving their bus and all of that. But he's in here to give us the latest rundown on the phone calls. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
we had a lady from Georgia call. She wanted to know when Frenzy's going to be touring down around Augusta.
Our repeaters are great, man. We hit all the way to Florida. I told you guys it's a big coverage station.
And Paul called and wants to tell John that he wants his pedal back.
Pedal? Paul who? Pedal? Better ask Jerry about that.
rock
Jerry, you know
and
anything
roll.
about that pedal? I don't know.
Nope.
He wouldn't remember.
Well, for the rest of you out there, we're here at 739-3448. If you'd like to talk to Frenzy, or you'd like a pedal back.
Get your name on the list now.
We've purloined Just don't say that word. the best of
Don't forget-
That, Brian? We can't say it.
If this is getting a little crazy for y'all, don't forget that after the Joey Reports is the Sunday Night Jazz show here on Wings 105. Right now we're going to hear from someone that works at Wings 105, a band called Subject to Change. Brother Bill's in this band. They were in earlier. One of them was in earlier and dropped this off for us to listen to. It's called Talk About Love. Subject to Change here on the Joey Reports. Excuse that squeal. I'm really sorry about that, guys. But you should be used to that high-pitched feedback.
Semprini?
Semprini.
Semprini! Right, you're out of here. Let's go.
That's it. End of the show. We said Semprini was not going to be mentioned tonight. These guys won't even tell anybody what it's all about.
Later on. But it's not who you are. It's what you eat. And who?
All right, what you eat. Did you find that last little bit of music to be a tasty morsel or what?
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah.
Subject to Change. Brother Bill here is from Wings 105 and his band. They're shooting a video right now, and they're going back in the studio, so maybe we'll be hearing more from Subject to
Where's this video
Change.
taking place?
Where's this video taking
Fellini's
place?
directing it, right?
Who?
Fellini?
Who's Fellini?
It's some kind of pasta, I think.
Oh, it's right up there with Semprini.
No, I did it
Hey,
again.
I smell donuts. Is it time yet?
Well, we have to get back to our investigative journalists here, so hang on, all right?
And is that layer...
Meanwhile, at the opium refinery,
And as that laser beam descends, you'll be sliced like a pat of butter, Fetch. By this time tomorrow, your family will be sold into white slavery.
You'll never get away with it, you know, Harry. When they find the district attorney's corpse, someone's bound to put two and two together.
They're all fools, Fetch. They can't even tie their own shoes without directions from me. By the time the FDA finds out about the poison in the water supply, it'll be too late anyway.
I tried to warn them. Lord knows I tried to warn them at the polls.
It's useless, Fetch. They were already under my hypnotic control. They're all nothing but dispensable insects anyway. Now be quiet so I can use this futuristic hardware on you.
Well, there we go. So much for that information there. We'll have to catch up on that story later on.
Hey, I just saw Paul Glover walk in the front door. He
Paul
got
Glover?
in. You locked me out. He's in here.
Oh, well, it's nice that Paul's here because
Like
you're
a
not
rat
gonna,
scurrying through your cupboards.
you're not
Ah, witty repartee. Hey, how about that? Isn't that something?
you're not going to be here next week. Paul's going to be filling in, so he came in to check the studio out. We've been getting more and more phone calls. Ranger Jeff's trying to do a good job, but what can I say? Well, one of your callers earlier, guys,
Yeah.
wanted to hear Let It Rock. So should we play that now?
Yeah, Let It Rock from Brian to Brian. Go.
Cool beans.
Okay.
One more show, one more night, one more holy crowd. All the girls and all the boys who love their music loud. Ask me why I live this way, question all I'm good. Number 2 ain't good enough, I'll hold me number 1. Living on the edge, alright, I'm living for the dream. Try and take me down, I'll take you out with a scream. When this time I know it's right, I'm gonna take what's mine. Gonna drive you right out of your mind. Let it rock, let it go. Sometimes I just lose control. Let it out, let it go. Don't you know you got to let it go? Volunteering is such a drag, living by its rules. They say we're wrong, we know we're right, and we say I'm fools. We'll take our chance, we'll take a shot, live the life we choose. Take our dream, we'll make it true, there's nothing left to lose. Living in the dark of night for the music that I play. Doesn't matter anyhow what other people say. Pay my dues, I give it all, don't look at just a day. Price is high, but it's the price that I'll pay. Let it rock, let it go. Sometimes I just lose control. Let it out, let it go. Don't you know you got to let it go? Let it go. Sometimes I just lose control. Let it out, let it go. Don't you know you got to let it go? Let it rock, let it go. Sometimes I just lose control. Let it out, let it go. Don't you know you got to let it go?
Your own music here,
That's a good love
Frenzy.
song, isn't
Little senseless whammy bar action there,
Yeah.
I believe.
Sweet tune, huh?
it? Yeah.
Okay, Ranger Jeff has the latest, I guess.
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of phone calls in. We got one guy that wants a whole show of just Frenzy.
Wow, that's
Just-
odd.
just Frenzy?
Yeah.
Why'd you tell your mom to call, guys?
Hey, hey,
All right, no, knock it off.
hey, they did finally bring me some food. I got one bugle.
One bugle. Wow.
It's like an Energizer commercial or something.
Guess we gotta start eating the wrappers on these things.
Yeah, we had a guy call up and tell John next time don't forget the jumper cables.
Jumper cables, hey! Yeah, we can't forget him.
I couldn't get her name for you guys, but there's an out-of-work nurse that wants to know if you need help. And
Help?
She'll get back to you. She said she'd come and take care of all your ailments while you were on the road.
Oh, hey,
Resuscitations, huh? Oxygen? Yeah, okay.
And we had one caller that must have been a little bit displeased with the show tonight. He had a few unfriendly words on the phone.
You don't talk about things like that.
Would you care to expand on that? It must be somebody we know.
Somebody with too much spandex on. Paul Glover's with us here. He crawled into the studio just a few minutes ago.
Yeah, I finally made it. The car broke down a couple times, but I worked and struggled to get here. I hitchhiked, and it was worth every long moment.
Jeez, that's the same way friends get to their gigs.
You must be really, really, really
I
tired.
am so tired. I need a Coke, too.
It's a long day for you. Well, I don't know about Cokes. We had to struggle all we could to get this one here.
Did they tell you there was
going to be food here?
Yeah, and I haven't had any yet.
That's why we came here.
Those butts are looking pretty good in the ashtray, though.
Well, we were getting ready to cut them up right now and divide them amongst themselves.
Good idea.
So you guys carry more guitar cords or more toe chains? I guess it's a question.
Well, right now we're going to have to really divvy this up, too.
Regardless, I think there's a big lack of jumper cables.
Oh, jumper cables.
Jumper cables.
Jumper cables. Yeah.
Enough of this nonsense. Look, we're going to have to get out of here in a couple of minutes. I'd like to thank you guys for coming down.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Jerry.
No
Thank you,
problem.
Scott.
We're going to go out with a frenzy tune, and also I have to back up. You know, I kind of messed up last week and gave the wrong artist for a song that I played. I gave Saber X credit for one of your tunes, or you credit for one of Saber X's tunes, or something like that.
Either way, Saber X is a good band.
Yeah,
good friends of ours.
Well, I just did the same thing a couple minutes ago with Subject to Change. I didn't give them the wrong band name, but I gave them the wrong cut name. Bill Ruger, Jim Stratton, and Ed Lovell. That was Holding On, not Talk About Love. But you're going to hear Talk About Love in a couple of minutes here on the Jazz Show. So that'll be Subject to Change coming up after the top of the hour. Right now, we're going to go out on Frenzy. Again, thanks for being here. Get
Thanks,
out.
Jerry.
Go home. Go away now, okay?
night.
And I'd like to thank T for letting me use her Frenzy tape. I wouldn't own one of these myself, but my kid has one, so we brought that one up.
That's my grandmother's.
Talk to you guys later.
Hey, good night, Hovis.
Good night, Hovis.
Thanks.
See you, Jerry.
WINGZ, Montreal, Elmira.